I believe we're live. Let's make sure here. All right, sweet. Okay, welcome to the Jack Dempsey Arena for this matchup between the HEF Arctic Lions 10U team and the AllStars 10U. This is a league play matchup. It's Thursday night, January 11th, Anchorage, Alaska. Fairbanks gathering the pucks up. So the Lions come off of a long Christmas break here. This will be their first game. This is here in January, and this is, like I said, a league game. Just before a tournament down here in Anchorage. We'll have a tournament on Friday and Saturday, along with one exhibition game, I believe. Well, focusing on this game here, looks like Coach Adam Powell over on the bench there, giving some high fives to the player, along with Dirk Bernard and Kais. The Lions matched up against these All-Stars earlier in the fall. Had 2-game series against them and lost both games. So there's not much better film here than right here. So starting lineup looks like Roan, Willis, Corrigan, Noble, and Steer back deep. Puck goes across, almost intercepted by Corrigan, and then he takes it away and knocks it into the zone. But the All-Stars take over and move it back out. Willis loses his stick. All-Stars move in, gain the zone, drop the puck, in moves. Shot comes in high, hits the backboards. Puck taken away by Roan. Roan up the boards to Willis. Willis at the point there. Looks like knocked it back down. That's McSherry picking it up for the All-Stars. That goes back to Willis. Willis moving out. Taken away. Sent down. Steer intercepts. Steer tries to send it up. Intercepted. And now Noble takes it out. Moves out of the zone. Noble moving down. Steer goes off. On comes Kais. Kais playing defense. Puck goes down. In. Down low. Nope. Check that. Yes, Kais on defense. And out comes Carson. Carson's intercepts that pass. Moves into the zone. Oh, moves in. Catches 2 players off sides as he moves into the zone on the left-hand side. So there'll be a puck drop in the neutral zone, near side here. That's Rogers moving in for the puck drop. Jarvis on the right wing. Chenard left. Kai sends it up to Jarvis, intercepted. Moving out, AllStars move into the zone. Kai's back, Carson back. Shot comes in. Oh, right in front of the net. And there's a goal as the puck was loose in front of the net after Menard's save. Nice initial save by Menard. And the puck dribbled off to the right-hand side. Menard was down, and the shot went in. So nice job by Menard stopping that first initial shot. Puck goes off to the right wing, and Jarvis chasing it. Centering pass by the Stars. Shot comes in. 5-hole on Menard. That one. That puts the score at 2-zip with 10:36 left in the first. Down. Puck goes around Steer's side. Steer stops it, sends it back down. AllStars in control, moving out. Offsides, and they get the call right. Official gets the call. Puck out of play as it hits the bench. There'll be a puck drop in the offensive side of the neutral zone for the Lions. Rogers moves in. Chenard left wing, Jarvis right. Puck goes back to Carson. Carson taps it up to Chenard. Chenard moves into the zone, and Jarvis is offsides. Chenard dribbled the puck right at the blue line and caught Jarvis breaking in. So Rogers will take the puck drop. Puck goes back to Carson, taps it ahead for Rogers. AllStars, and Chenard takes it away from an All-Star and moves right back the other way. The All-Stars come back with it. Carson now dribbles ahead, loses off for Rogers. Rogers splits 3 defensemen, moves it down into the near corner. Down in the near corner, back up towards the point. Carson holds it in, sends it down for Rogers. Rogers centers over towards Chenard. Chenard tries to take a shot, hits a player. Now it comes back up, goes by Carson, and racing back is Kais. Kais is going to pick this up back deep. Kais circles the backside of the net. Kais up on the boards. Kais knocks it ahead. That's Menard making a save with his helmet. Good job by Menard to put his head into that one. Chenard moving out. Line change for the Lions. Out comes Noble. Noble's out on the ice. Centering pass knocked away by Carson. Dribbles past Noble and into the far corner for Roan. Roan ahead to Corrigan. Corrigan, blue line. Corrigan off the boards, back to himself, stays with it. Corrigan over to Roan. Roan fires a shot off the stick and back to the boards. And AllStars come away with it, moving up the change of direction. Back behind the nets again, and puck comes back up to the AllStars. There's a pass, goes down low, rings around the backside net, picked up by an All-Star. All-Star in control, sends it up to the point. Point. Back down to front. Menard down with the save. Nice save by Menard. Getting down on that shot. Puck comes in. Menard with another nice save. Nice job, Menard, getting down. And there's puck goes up and over everybody and back into the near corner where Willis sends it up to the point. The point sends it right back down and it comes loose out. Roan. Puck dumps down, goes around the backside of the net. That's Noble. Tapping it up for Steer. It goes by Steer and now back down deep. Noble in there, battling for it. Kicks it with his foot. Nice battle for it. Comes free. AllStars in control. We're going around the net. Wrap around and goal. They're going to count that as Menard didn't get there in time for the wraparound, but he did get over and knock the net off right as the puck went in. So that'll be a third goal of the game for the AllStars. 7:27 left in the first. AllStars up 3-0. Puck goes back to Carson. Carson up towards Chenard. Chenard racing in. It's Carson knocking that away. That comes free, goes into the zone, and knocked back out by Rogers. Now it's dumped. Kai's finds it behind the net, sends it over to Carson. Carson, goes back to center, wrapped around. Beathard moves around a couple. Picked up, fired, wide left by an All-Star. Kais loses the puck going the other direction. 3-on-1 with Carson. Centering pass. Menard, hard shot, goes wide left. Wraparound knocked away by Carson. Centering pass goes back to the point. That's Beathard firing the shot. Hard right, just misses the net. That's Chenard off the boards and back up. Check that. Rogers dumps it down into a corner and full line change for the Lions. Steer knocks it out of the zone. Passes up to Roan. Roan loses it over. Dump past Steer. Back deep's Noble. Noble confronts. Player goes around the backside of the net. Puck hits the side of the net and goes back deep. 3 players go down. 2 Lions. Steer loses his stick. All-Star hands it to him. Nice sportsmanship on that. Ooh, that hits Willis. Willis blocks that shot. Good job staying in front of that by Willis. Puck comes loose. Roan picks it up, moves, circles around the backside of the net. Down goes All-Star. That's Steer knocking it back to center ice. Puck goes down deep. Noble down deep, sends it around the other side to Chenard. Chenard lets it go by and it goes back to Steer. Steer dribbles it up, moves it off. Goes back in the zone. Noble moves over. Noble knocks it back. Goes off a Steer skate, back to Noble. Noble back up to Steer. Steer off. Battle for it at the boards. Roan rakes it away. Roan takes it back behind the net, rings it around for Willis. Goes by Willis up to the point. Point sends it back down. That goes to Roan. Roan sends it back up to Willis. Willis goes to Lawson and Willis. Battle for it. Goes out of the zone. Racing down is Corrigan. Corrigan gives chase. Kai's and Noble back out there. Puck comes to center. That's Noble stopping that with his skates. Rogers moving out. Blue line, red line. Blue line splits the fingers, moves right. Centers it. And the puck ends up behind the net where the All-Stars take over. Moving out, Carson dribbles around, lets everybody clear up. And Rogers moves it in, but then goes to the defenseman. That clears everybody back to Kai's. Kai's off the boards, back to himself, and battling for it. And, offsides, no offside call. And that's Menard making another save. Puck. All-Stars in control of the puck behind the net. Fired shot right in. Nice. Another block shot by Willis. Good job by Willis. Willis in control of the puck. Sends it off the boards and down deep and gives chase. Willis slams into the boards. The puck comes up. Chenard centers, nobody home. Steer back on D. Noble stepped out. 2 defensemen back, 2 coming on. Shot comes in, and Glove save, Menard. Good job by Menard. I don't think we're going to be able to do this without a power supply to my phone here. I'm down to 29%. I was fully charged. And I don't have a long extension cord for my camera, so we might only get one period out of this. Anyway, let's see. Puck goes up to Corrigan. Steer gets it out of the zone, stays with it, knocks it back to defenseman. Defenseman sends it over to near boards for Berg. Berg, all-star, moves it up to Beathard. Beathard moves up. Knocked away by Steer. And then that's Noble moving out with it. Noble blue line. Noble red line. Two defenders in front of him. Roan on his left. Sends it at the goalie. The goalie just shoves it off into the corner where Roan picks it up. Net comes off its post, so stoppage of play. That'll put a puck drop in the offense's zone near side. For those of you paying attention at home, we're only going to get about one period out of my phone's battery. I don't have the extension cord I need. Oh, score! Right there. That's Rogers scoring, I believe. Rogers scored. Right-hand side. 3-1. No, that's all right. Now, I was looking for an extension cord. My camera battery's going to run out. Yeah, I have a really long USB cord, but over the holidays, it stopped charging phones. Like I have a long one in my. You have how long? Like, I don't know. Even an extension cord or something would work. I could just bring it over, but I didn't. If you want to look between periods. Yeah, I'll go see how long it is. It's pretty long. Nice save by Menard there. I'll go to Best Buy and buy one tonight or tomorrow or something. Puck comes up to the left-hand point, D-to-D pass over to the right-hand side. Backhanded down into the corner for Beathard. Beathard circles back, sends it up to the point again. Shot comes in from the point. It's in front of the net and knocked back out. Willis battling for it. Thrown off the boards and held in by the AllStars. Beathard sends that down deep. Kais picks it up, sends it right back into Beathard twice. And now it goes up the boards. There we go, up to the point. Point picks it up. That's knocked away by Carson. Good D by Carson. Puck comes up to Corrigan. Corrigan dumps into the zone where the AllStars take over and move it back the other direction. Puck gets dumped down. Line change for the Stars now. AllStars. That comes up to Corrigan, goes off a Corrigan's stick, back deep. Steer. Puck up the D fires a shot, and that's Noble knocking that down and moving the other direction. Noble off the back skate of the AllStars, who's trying to hit Rogers. Puck comes back to center, flipped up in the air, and hits Noble on top of the head. So that's the end of one, and the score is 3-1. AllStars. Okay, welcome back for period 2, a matchup between the AllStars and the HGF 10U Lions. That's Chenard, Rogers, HGF going left to right now. Cross-ice pass. Shot goes back to the boards. So that was played with a high stick. They'll bring that puck. Oh, that should bring that out of the zone, I think. But oh well. That clears the zone. Oregon battling for it. Carson. Carson comes over with it, intercepted by an all-star. Goes around, run, and moves into the center. Shot, ooh, man, the shot was blocked by a defenseman. And the second shot, I think, might have been blocked by Menard. Puck went up and out of play behind the net on the left-hand side. So while the puck dropped in the near side of the defensive zone for the Lions. Rogers looks like he'll move in there for it. Jarvis and Chenard. Jarvis, Chenard. Steer Noble out there on defense. It's going to come all the way out. Looks like an all-star flipped it out of the net. So it'll come out of the zone for a puck drop in the defensive side of the neutral zone. Steer picks that puck up, sends it into the board, back to himself, circles back around, loses the puck in front of the net, and Rogers comes away with it. Rogers gets all-star taking the body away. It was a check. So with the stoppage of play, just to let you know from home, only 9% left on the battery life of my phone, so we'll go until it's gone, and then I'll shut down the home feed. Game's All-Stars up 3-1 after one. That's Jarvis confronting. Puck comes out, going down. Let's see, Roan. Roan's going to end up in the penalty box here in a second. They pulled the goalie, and they got their six-man on just as Fairbanks touches the puck. So Roan heading to the penalty box with a roughing. .9:37 left in the second period. All-Stars up 3-1. Puck's knocked away by Carson. Noble taps it out. Noble stays with it. Noble, one-on-none, moving in, kicks it back to himself, fires it right in the chest of the goalie. And good breakaway opportunity by Noble. lost the puck just briefly there. Did get a shot off. So we'll have a puck drop on the far side offensive zone. Corrigan moves in for the puck drop. Rogers and Steer back deep. Knocked away by Rogers. Rogers moves it back to center. Puck comes in. And we got 4-on-4 hockey. Our defenseman falls down. That's Steer. 2 on Rogers, comes back, knocks the puck away. Good job by Rogers getting that puck come loose. Centering pass. Ooh, man. One-timer off to the left-hand side of the net. Menard there. Now Menard makes the save. Good job by Menard. 1 second left on the penalty for the All-Stars. 27 seconds left on Roan's penalty. And we'll have a puck drop down in the near side defensive zone for the Lions. Comes up to the point. Point dumps it down low. Rings around the backside of the net. That's going to be Kais. Goes in, picks it up. Battle for it. It's Carson and Kais. And Roan comes out. 5-on-4 hockey. Roan. Ooh, puck comes in on Menard. Chipped wide left. There's a shot comes in. Menard makes another save. Puck goes to the right. There's Carson. He takes her on the backside, changes directions, goes into the far corner up to Chenard. Chenard battling for it up against the boards. Down goes Chenard. Carson taps it over to Kais. Kais in control off of the stick and out of the zone. Back to Bethard on defense. Bethard falls down. Rogers takes it away. Oh, man, that's... Steer comes off the bench, blocks that shot there, knocks it back into the near corner. Centering pass in front of the net, taken away by Rogers. Rogers moving out, blue line. Rogers, red line, dumps, gets a line change, and Willis gets chase. Willis, into the boards, and puck comes free, and out back to Steer. Steer holds the line, taps it up to Willis. Willis gets a hold of it, sends it over to Corrigan down in the corner. Jarvis. All-Stars hit their outlet. All-Stars red line. Backpedaling is Roan. Centering pass intercepted by Willis. Willis moving out and up the near side, taken away by the All-Stars. All-Stars down in the corner. Send it back up to the point. D-to-D pass by the All-Stars. Left-hand D fires it in, and Menard down where it needs to be and makes a save. Puck down low, sent back up to the point. That puck comes in, goes wide left, and picked up in the corner by the All-Stars. Steer was coming off, changed directions. Hook checked that away. Saw that there was nobody back on D as there was 3 All-Stars barreling down, so he changed directions, got back there, and made the stop. Now, rest of the line change, and I believe Steer will get off now. Rogers moving, moves it down. He's got a chance. Centers it. Oh. Good job by Rogers looking for a pass opportunity. And the All-Stars get that to come free. Goes back. Rogers picks it up the blue line. Rogers, one man in front of the red line. Blue line moves to his left, move back to his right, tries to get a shot off, and Chenard does, and a save by the goalie for the All-Stars. About 1% left on my phone. That could die any second with 3-1 score, 4:35 left in the second period. Lions are down 3-1. Puck rings around to the far corner. Chenard tries to get it up the boards, and it's blocked. Noble comes away with it, sends it around the other side for Kais. Kais picks it up gets it out of the zone, dump back in for an offside call, and there'll be a puck drop on the near side neutral zone. Puck gets out of the zone, goes back to the defense on that's Corrigan with it, centers it for Willis. Willis moves in, and that's Rome taken away. Steer back deep, 1-on-1. Puck comes to center. Steer poke checks that into the boards, stays with the player. And takes the puck away. Steer sends it back up the boards. Intercepted. Shot comes in. Menard makes a glove save. Good job by Menard. Long enough? Oh, look at that. You're sweet. I can yeah, I can do that. Okay. Can you plug it in for me? There's one on this side right there. Noble moving in. Yeah, that'll help. Thank you for helping. Kais with the puck. There we go. We got a charger now. Chris Willis helped me out here. Got a charger out of his car. Missed about a minute of the game for that. I appreciate it. Puck comes across ice. Menard gets over and makes the save. Good job. And then, rebound shot. Puck not cleared, and rebound shot goes in. Menard made a good first save. And second save. Wow, so those of you at home, saved by the Chris Willis saves the day, gets me a charger. Phone's up to 2% now, so we're going to make it. This is great. All right, so back to puck goes back to Steer. Steer sends it up. Defense to deep pass. Back to Steer. Goes by Steer, but back deep is Roan. Oh, man. That's Roan knocking away. Good hustle by Roan. Oh, no, check that. That's Steer. Good hustle by Steer. Puck coming in on Steer. Steer takes him wide. Puck goes down into the corner. And another goal by the All-Stars. That'll put the All-Stars up 5-1 with 1:48 left in the second period. This is Kais moving up the near side. Kais centers it, and nobody home. Puck goes over to the far boards. Chenard rakes it away and moves it in the offensive zone. He's got 3 players. Centers the pass for Rogers. Rogers can't handle it. Goes off to McSherry. Going the other way is Beathard. Beathard, Noble back deep along with Carson. Noble. Puck comes in. Menard dives down and covers. With a minute 15 left in the second period. Scores 5-1. AllStars. Puck shot wide right by the AllStars. There's a Noble lost his stick down in the middle. Noble picks it up. Puck comes up to the point, left-hand side, DDD pass over to the right side. Fired shot comes in and blocked by Noble and back into the corner. AllStars take control off the boards and down into the corner. Change of directions and another change of directions. 23 for the AllStars down low. Circles around the backside of the net. Hanging onto the puck. Sends it up to the D. G sends it down into the corner. Fired shot, and Menard makes a save, and the puck goes back behind the net again. Puck comes up to the point, held in by Phillips. Knocked out by Noble, all the way down off of this. 18 seconds left. Hook check by Noble. Carson knocks it deep. Knocked away again by Willis. And that's the end of the period with the score 5-1. See you back here shortly for period 3. Thank you so much, Chris. Yeah. It's really hopefully it's not being seen up there today.
Over there. Good.
Okay, welcome back for period 3 at the Jack Dempsey Arena in Anchorage, Alaska for a matchup between the Alaska AllStars and your Alaska Arctic Lions. Fairbanks Arctic Lions. Rowan's going to take the puck drive. Chenard sends it back to Carson. Carson up. Goes back to Carson. Back deep is Rogers. So they changed the lineup here. So Kais is back out. Carson knocks that away. That goes deep into Rogers. Chenard picks it up. Moves it back to Kais. Moving to his right. Tries a toe drag, hook checked away. And AllStars going in the direction. Steer Noble out there. Cross-ice pass over to the near side. Noble, stick lift, takes the puck away, moves around the back side of the net. Brings it around the board for Kais, leaves it for Noble. Noble can't quite get there. up and out of play by the All-Stars. So puck drop will come on the defensive side of the neutral zone with 11:08 left in the third period. Jarvis moves in for the puck drop. Willis left wing. Corrigan right wing. Steer Noble back deep. Puck drops. Steer taps it over to Jarvis. Steer up the boards. Steer in the corner. Bethard over to McSherry. McSherry tapping it towards the net. Hit the backside of the net. Steer knocks that into the corner. Up the boards to Corrigan. Back to Steer. Steer taps it ahead. Stays with it. And it comes out of the zone. Back deep is Rogers. One on. Back checking is Steer. Puck comes in. Goes back to the boards. It's on the far side. Pass comes near side to the defense. Intercepted by Jarvis. Jarvis gets it taken away by Lawson. Down deep for Bethard. Bethard changes directions. Sends it back up to Lawson. Lawson, D-to-D pass over to the far side. Lined up, fired shot. Menard makes a save. Steer picks it up in the corner. Steer knocked away by Bethard. Steer takes it back. Sends it over to Willis. Willis out of the zone, two in front of him. Knocked away by Lawson. Knocked away by Rogers. Hooked away by Roan, and then Willis battles for it, clear over to the boards, and Carson raking at it. Willis. Berg comes away with it. Berg centers. Knocked Rogers. And that's Lawson takes a shot, hits the backside of the net. That's Kais. Kais falls down into the boards. Puck comes back around in front of the net. And there's the shot. Was that a save by Menard? Wow. How did he save that? Holy cow. Nice save, Charlie. Run, sends a cross ice. Kais, off of Kais' skates and into the offensive zone. Kais gives chase, and the puck comes over, and Roan taps that towards Chenard, but then the All-Stars come the other direction. Steer racing back, changes directions, gets in front of the puck. Cross ice pass, and back to the point. Berg sends it over to, oh man, nice puck work by the All-Stars. Wow, good teamwork. Pass that puck around, and that'll put the All-Stars up 6-1. All-Stars moving in. Carson back in. Nice block pass by Carson. Puck was about 2 foot off the ice, and Carson stopped it with a stick. Willis takes that puck away, moves it out of the zone. Willis over to Corrigan. Corrigan taps it down, and All-Stars take over. Puck, that's Rogers going back to battle for that. All-Stars 2-on-1. Carson back deep. Centering pass. Oh, and Menard makes a save. Down goes Willis. And Jarvis in there battling for it. Willis back on his feet. So Willis went down on a trip, I believe. So Berg goes into the bench or the penalty box. Puck drop will come on the defensive side of the neutral zone, near side. Roan moves in for the puck drop. Chenard left wing. Kai's right wing. Back. Ooh, and a whistle with the stoppage. The penalty minutes were not on the clock. Now they got him there. So here we go. Puck drop. Roan takes puck drop. Steer, Noble back deep. Bethard moves the puck in. Moves it down to the corner. Noble giving chase. Bethard changes directions twice. Moves it back down. Behind the net. Steer and Noble. That's Steer and Roan back there. Puck comes back, splits the defenseman. That could be a icing if it makes it there. No icing. It said it was deflected. Stopped by the goalie, and AllStars pick it up. Send it back up to the point. It goes by everybody, and down the ice it goes. No ice, and Rogers picks it up. Rogers. Looking for an outlet, intercepted by the AllStars. That's Chenard moving out. Chenard gets his stick lifted. Puck going the other direction. Fired shot. Menard makes the save. And then the rebound, not cleared and knocked in. Menard makes that original save 99.9% of the time. Just got to get it cleared. (7-1). Hook check by Noble. Willis, and they're battling for it. Carson. Seven to 1 with 5:40 left in the third period. Puck behind the net. Noble knocks it up to Corrigan. Willis picks up the loose puck, moves it out of the zone, gives chase up the boards, tries to move it back to center, and the AllStars take over in the defensive zone. Move it back to neutral ice. Centering pass knocked away by Steer. That's Rogers knocking it away. Steer sends it back up. Puck rings around the back side of the net. Neutral ice, dumped in by the AllStars. Go around Steer and backside of the net. Centering pass, knocked away by Rogers. It's loose in front of the net. Menard, stoppage of play as the puck comes back out as Menard gets knocked over by an AllStar. Puck's going to come out. I think they're going to say goalie interference here. Puck comes out of the zone. Roan goes in for the puck drop. Centering pass. All-Stars moving the zone. Carson. Shot comes in. Nice save by Menard. Down low. Puck in front of the net. That's trickles wide right as the All-Stars pick it back up. Sent back to nice shot by Lawson. Posted in by Lawson. Hard one to defend on that shot. 3:25 left in the third period, 8-1. All-Stars. Puck goes around the backside of the net, up to the outlet pass. All-Stars cross-ice pass, back deep is Steer. Steer racing back. Puck comes loose and Menard leaves it over. Centering pass knocked away by Rogers. Rogers gets tripped up, no call. And dropped back to defense. D-to-D pass. 2:40 left. Shot comes in wide left. That puck goes wide right and back over where Oregon had it for a moment in the corner there. All-Stars in control. Cynic. Nice shot comes in. Menard makes the save. Goes back up to an outlet pass of Corrigan. Corrigan off the boards and down to center ice. And a stretch pass by the All-Stars, moving into the zone. McSherry loses the puck, moves back to his right. That's knocked around the boards, picked up by Kais. Kais moving out. Stick lifted, and Roan picks up where Kais left off at. Roan centering pass. Ooh, man, Chenard was kind of there. That's Carson stopping that. Carson takes the puck. Red line, Carson moving out. Blue line, moves in, fires a shot, and a goalie makes a save. Carson got a shot on goal as he crossed the blue line and fired on his forehand, left-hand side there. 1:32 left in the third period. Score 8-1. Steer off the boards. Up to the point, Willis dumps it out of the zone. Goes all the way down to the offensive zone where the Stars pick it up. Steer back deep, 2-on-1. Puck comes across Steer, moves in on. Two-on-one, rebound knocked in. Menard made another stop. And a rebound found its way in. So 9-1 score. Less than a minute in the game. 45 seconds to be exact. Puck comes back to Noble at the red line. Noble taps it ahead where Chenard picks it up. So, initial shot saved by Menard, maybe a second save by Menard, and then a rebound shot goes in for a 10-1 score with 11 seconds left. Noble taps out ahead. And the All-Stars moving in again. This time Carson got beat. Carson tips that up in the air, and that'll do it. 10-1 is the final score. 10-1. All-Stars win the game. So we'll see you back here maybe tomorrow.